Lori, Bill Gates talked to Politico reporters this morning, and he said his #1 message for the president centers around foreign aid and the funding of foreign aid in the U.S. budget. He says he doesn't agree with the Trump administration's America First rhetoric, but rather believes global spending ultimately helps this country, too.
We have made the world a more stable, a richer place, and I think that's good just from a pure humanitarian point of view. I do think that foreign aid, because our foreign aid budget is so small, that we pick things that are so effective.
It's a message Bill Gates took to the White House today, making a case for foreign aid, a cause the tech titan turned philanthropist knows personally. His foundation has spent billions of dollars on global health. Gates told Politico his second message for the president revolves around the need to prepare for the emergence of dangerous infectious disease. He said recently he believes a pandemic is the greatest immediate threat to humanity.
The preparedness we have for a pandemic, either a naturally caused pandemic or a bioterrorism intentionally caused pandemic, we don't have the tools, the preparedness, the capacity to deal with that. And yet the science is at a point where for a fairly small portion of that increase, say a few percent a year, you could do something quite miraculous in terms of health security.
Gates, who has met with President Trump before and has also met with past administrations, has stressed the importance of the private sector working with the government to help solve some of the world's most pressing problems.
So, if I had a wand, I'd mostly wave it to say, create magic clean energy source that's very cheap, or to take the work we're doing on malnutrition, which is a great problem, and say, okay, let's understand and get rid of malnutrition. So the Congress, is super important, but the miracles still require the hands-on sort of private sector piece as well.
Interesting interview there with Politico. Bill Gates also weighed in during that interview on this week's shakeup in the State Department, the departure of Rex Tillerson. He said if that means the hiring of good people and morale at the State Department can be improved under new leadership, that would be a good thing. We'll send it back to you.